Hey guys, what's going on? So today the subject is going to be we have our 40 acres up at our Pledge Dominion property up there in Mariana. We have a 40-acre tract we've been working on for the past couple of years, trying to clear land, get everything prepped and ready to build a new home. We had the plans drawn finally. We're going to move forward into sometime throughout this year, hopefully try to start building. That being said, obviously we're pricing things and pricing, septic tank, construction materials and things, whatnot. Outside of the house right now, we have determined that the single most expensive cost is going to be power. We are about 2,800 feet from the closest neighboring power pole, I guess you can say. So we've talked with the power company. They've come out and looked at it. They want $16,100 just to get a meter on the property. It's a lot of money. So in the process, we've decided power will be the last thing that we put on the property. That being said, we are 55 minutes, depending on traffic, from our current house to our property. So going up on the weekends, you got to drive up there on Saturday, drive back Saturday afternoon. Sunday, same way. Got to drive all the way back up there, drive back on Sunday evening. I drive a big diesel truck, so obviously, fuel is a factor. Back and forth, 2 days, it cost me $100. So we have a pole barn we built up there a couple years ago. And what we have decided to do is enclose one bay on the pole barn, make a 12 by 24 small habitable living space. Nothing fancy, but decent. My wife ain't gonna stay in it if it don't look normal. So I'm going to build it out, have everything there to do it with already. And we're going to power this with solar. I have decided that I've looked at so many different options with solar. And the biggest thing with solar is, here's the deal. Let me back up a minute. What I've learned, we have solar on our house. We went through a company, for now I'm not going to say the name. Atlantic Key Energy. That's who it is. Atlantic Key Energy. We purchased solar through that company, who's recently been sold out to Lumio, who has also recently filed bankruptcy. We have 56 solar panels on our roof, and we still get $250, $300 light bills. I am not happy with solar at all. the sales guy, Caleb Champagne, I give all the props to him. He's a hell of a salesman. Reason I say that is he made it all sound great. It was going to be the best thing I ever did, besides divorcing my ex-wife. Promised a big return back from the IRS. Close to a little over $25,000. I think it was right around $27,000 was what he said the IRS was going to give us back, and it was going to be in 2 checks. We're going to get 1 check this year and 1 check next year. IRS says we don't give checks back like that. We give you credit back a little at a time throughout the years. So for the past 4 years, I've gotten a max of about $270 back in 1 year. $270. That'll get me back to my property like 3 times. So on top of that, solar's just not producing. Something's just not right. I can't get nobody to figure out what's going on with it. Like I said, I have 56 solar panels on my roof. I'll show you an image of that so you can see it. I'm not happy with solar, but here's the kick. Solar's got to work, or nobody be doing it. It don't work at my house because somebody didn't do it right. So I've studied, I've searched, and I've looked through many different systems, battery banks, solar system, So this is where LiTime comes into play. Back in last year, we were building some boats. Some me and some friends, we were getting together. We put together a boat, rigged one out. We love to fish, so we put a boat together. We put a big trolling motor on it. Started looking into the lithium batteries. Everybody seems to be going towards lithium, so what we did, we found LiTime. LiTime just happened to have, the battery we were looking for, which was a 12 volt 100 amp hour battery. LiTime, it was a LiTime 12 volt 100 amp hour mini. So we figured that'd be okay for the trolling motor. We purchased that battery, set it up, got it going. This battery has been phenomenal. It's worked great. We use it on that trolling motor. We run a trolling motor virtually all day long, and get back home and be anywhere in the 65 to 85% left in the battery. When I first bought it, brand new, first day I took it out, we literally run from 8 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, trolling motor running, fishing. I got home, hooked the battery up to 85%. I used 15% of this battery, using it all day long. I was impressed. And there's some days like now, like it's windy. The wind plays a big role in the trolling motor, how hard it works, because the boat blows in the wind. But a year later, I can still get, still have 65% of my battery left over at the end of the day. And you just can't get that out of a general typical lead acid battery. So we're happy with LiTime. So where I'm going with this is we decided to do solar at our property. We're going to power our 12 by 24 habitable living space. And we're going to use a battery bank system, and we've decided to use LiTime. Right during the middle of the Christmas holidays, we purchased two LiTime 12 volt 100 amp hour deep cycle group 31 batteries. They were on sale. They had a Christmas special going. I bought these batteries for $188 a piece. My Mini I paid over $500 for from LiTime. So what we're going to do right after Christmas, I really started thinking even harder about this solar thing. Looking into YouTube. We went ahead, while the batteries were on sale, we went ahead and bought 2 more. So now we have, still in the box, 4 brand new 12 volt 100 amp hour LiTime batteries at $188 a piece. These guys are awesome. If these batteries work as well as that Mini, I'll be tickled to death, which I'm sure they will. After lots of reviews, seems like LiTime's got something going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with a LiTime system. LiTime sells power inverters. They sell charge converters. They sell a lot of stuff. They got lots of different batteries. We're going to go with the 3,000 watt LiTime charge converter, and we're going to power, the goal is to power one refrigerator full time 24/7, standard size refrigerator, not like a double door or anything like that, just a standard top freezer, no ice maker. We're going to use ice trays again, folks. But we're only going to be there on the weekends. We'll go up there on Friday night. We can stay the weekend. We don't have that fuel cost back and forth. We'll be able to work, garden, prepare to build our house. It'll probably be a year before we get our house done. So, there's going to be a lot of work goes into this. But I'm going to put together a full video. I have the GoPro cameras and everything else we're going to set up. And we're going to video this whole build out of the cabin, the wiring, everything, and we're going to incorporate the LiTime system in there with 4 12 volt 100 amp hour batteries, the 3,000 watt inverter charger, and we're going to match the appropriate solar panels to keep these batteries hot. And we're going to power our cabin. We're going to run, like I said, a refrigerator 24/7, standard size fridge. We'll have maybe a ceiling fan, flat screen TV, a couple of receptacles, few lights. Outside of that, there won't be that much more to it. And I know you're thinking we're missing something. That's the well. That is correct. We have no power. I haven't put a well in yet. We will incorporate some type of water system. But I have decided that we're going to use on-demand gas water heater. That way we don't pull from the battery that much, just very low current for switches and stuff like that. With a gas water heater, on-demand water heater, we'll use gas stove. We're going to do wood-burning fireplace, wood-burning potbelly stove for heat. It don't get cold here. We're in Northwest Florida, so, of course, right now it's 30 degrees, but we only have a few days of that. It might be 30 at daylight, and it's 70 by midday, so I'm gonna post a couple pictures, maybe even a video or two of our progress so far. We have started the foundation for the 12 by 24 enclosure. Put that together. We formed that up yesterday, got the dirt in, and we're going to tamp it and get a slab poured here in the next week. As you see, it's rainy today, so we're going to wait till some good weather. We're going to pour a slab, and we're going to start building our cabin. I'm kind of in a rush for this. I'm excited. And I look forward to LiTime helping us out and making this work for us. With that being said, I'm going to add a couple pictures to this just for get a little better understanding of where we're at and what we're going to do. And then please follow. You can see the next build as we start moving forward. I got faith in LiTime. I think these guys are going to be able to help us out with the right products to make this work. And we're going to video it all the way.